Maybe. What up? What up? It's your boy Marco from Upside Down Studios. It is motherfucking Monday. How's everybody doing out there today? Um, the world is supposedly on fire right now, so I guess we're just gonna check on some of that shit and rehash some of the bullshit that's been over the weekend. Uh, got a couple interesting things on the whole Canada shit, if I can remember. A little stoned right now, so. Um, but without further ado, from the deep dark tundras of the fucking Canadian forests out there, wherever the fuck is Dino the genetic motherfucking Marvel. He's already up there. Oh, look, and we got Dan D.D. Smith looking like old school snuff films.
Dan's out in witness protection or something. He can't. He's all blurry and shit.
He looks like he's one of them lizard people.
You know what it looks like? It looks like he's powering his internet by riding a treadmill, or a bicycle right now.
Or a hamster's in the back of him on a wheel.
Yeah, something like that. He's just, I'm exhausted. I can't.
For everybody who's trying to focus in on Dan, he's trying to upgrade. He got some new equipment and he ain't quite figured it out yet. So just kind of got to bear with Dan, unless he starts fucking up our stream.
Just disconnect the motherfucker. I just disconnected him, like whatever.
Yeah, I can hear you. I mean,
now you're perfect. Yeah, magic.
So to jump into everything, because
I don't know that I would go that far, but thanks, Dino. I appreciate it.
Yeah, the lag is terrible over there.
It's terrible.
All right, so I don't know if you guys have seen it. The first time I seen the video was on Facebook. Then I've seen it a couple other times. It's been going around viral, but just the first chunk of it. There's a video going around. It's a Ring camera video of this younger kid. He looks like a school shooter. Not gonna lie. But he's looking into this Ring camera. He's banging on this person's door. He's demanding to come in. He's screaming, "Where's the little girl at?"
Right.
Beating on his door. Now, from the way I saw it, it looked like the guy was home and he was talking through his Ring camera. But apparently he wasn't home yet or whatever. He just saw the person. He got the notification. And he's telling this person to leave, get off his porch, this and that. He's got the wrong house.
Right.
So, apparently more videos came out. A guy got in the house somehow, and he's looking through the house. The owner apparently comes in. Oh, geez.
Yeah.
The owner apparently comes in. I'm not sure if they threw hands or whatever. You just hear a little bit of tussling. The owner has a shovel in his hand. He's screaming and telling the guy that there's nobody else in the house. Finally, apparently the guy who owned the house was ex-military, and he realized through some of the actions or whatever, the kid was military also, and he pretty much talked the kid down until the police got there.
Okay.
So the first reactions I get from everybody is that guy's a better man than I, and I'd have shot that guy, and I'd have this, and I'd have that. On that whole situation. I see a lot of people agreeing on that end of it. Okay. Now, my problem with the whole thing is, you good now?
Could be. I just went back to the way I did it before. Fuck it.
Yeah, you're crisp right now. Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
My whole thought of this is, with everything that's going on right now in the world, And from all the ridiculous shit that we are finding out now, that is true.
Right.
Did that guy actually hear somebody in that house? Because when the cops went in, they kind of just gave a quick look around. The kid kept saying, there's a little girl in the house. And I keep saying kid. He was like 30 years old. But he kept saying, somebody is in that house. So now, one, did he hear somebody in the house? Or even so, how many videos have we seen now ever since these files have came out, hyping people up to start kicking in doors, and people need to start protecting these children, and people need to, kill your local heroin dealer and kill your local pedophile or whatever, and hyping these people up. So, did he hear it? Or even if he was hallucinating, he still has it in his head, hey, we have to do this. We have to protect the children.
Right.
So, I mean, I see it from the end of a home event, because a lot of people are like, well, what if I did have kids? And, if I had a daughter and some crazy person on my front door saying, where's your daughter? I'd start shooting. Okay, I understand it, motherfucker. I understand that.
Sure.
But I don't, at this point, like, I would have thought that I would have been in that frame of mind 3 years ago. But as of now, and the way things are, it really got me thinking, did this kid hear something? Did this kid know something? He said he lived in the neighborhood. It felt like he was scoping this guy out for a minute. I mean, and I do commend the owner for not taking that situation to the level it could have been. I mean, because there's fucking black kids getting shot on front porches by old ladies just for knocking on the door. So, that dude is very fucking lucky. And the fact that he realized that this dude is military also and was able to talk him down, I commend him for that. But that still don't, something just in the back of my head, it don't sit right.
Let me ask you a question. What is the police response to the situation that he talked him down? The police were there, but they just took him away and they're done, right?
Well, the one cop, there was a female cop that you see on the ring cam, came in and kind of looked. She looked in one door inside the house, kind of peeped around a little bit, said, "Is anybody here?" Nobody answered. They left. They took the guy away and left.
So, if he did murder that guy, like if he killed him, which, defend your house, that's fine. Okay. If he killed him, how much looking around would the cops do? Right? So, if you did kill him, the cops would turn your house into a fucking crime scene, right? And they look through everything. This way, nothing happened. The miscommunication is, he's mistaken. I'm not, and you know what? Like, yeah, listen, he talked him down. That's a good thing. But also, did he take the path of, this isn't going to go bad anymore, right? This could go, if I kill him, which I'm within my rights, but I'm going to have 30 police officers in my house, all just waiting to hear something.
And then what happens in 5 years if, this is just speculation, if somebody was there, hidden in there? How many times have we heard throughout the past few years, little girls finally escaping their captors after a few years? There were a couple towns down, but she was at no way. Or the chick in Cleveland, where the black dude fucking just happened to hear she got free and screamed through a window or whatever, and he came and helped her out. I mean, that was in Cleveland, and there was 3 chicks in that motherfucker. There was so at this point, man, like, and then the bad thing is I'm kind of caught up in the same thing I'm thinking this kid might be caught up in, with everything going on right now. Who fucking knows what's going on? So if you hear a little kid screaming, your first instinct is you got to go help that kid no matter fucking what.
Hmm.
And I'm not saying that was this kid's intention. I'm not sticking up for this kid. I'm just looking at both sides of this fucking story, and something ain't passing the smell test to me.
Yeah. Well, this is the thing, right? Like I don't know. It's a tough thing that you don't wanna be negative about the situation, and you wanna reward something that's he did a good thing, right? But also like it's odd. It's a very odd situation. It doesn't the math don't math,
And I mean, and the kid was just, like I said, he looked like a school shooter. He looked like a kid. He had a black trench coat on. He had some kind of anime shirt on, and he had flip flops on.
I
And jogging
saw
pants.
that, but it was so I saw that video and it was saying how this guy was trying to get in the house to uh get a girl that he had a crush on or something like that. Like that's the way
Yeah,
that he
see,
remember
see
it.
how the twist is going to this?
Yeah.
Like that, and that was totally not what it was. I mean, I watched the
'Cause-
original
yeah.
footage.
So what you described to me, the first bit, I was like, oh yeah. He's like some weirdo in love kind of creepo shit. And then your story just totally changed.
All right, so Ray, because me and Ray was talking about this, she just said there's been more added, this, that, to this.
He wasn't
I've
military.
seen he wasn't military, but I haven't dug any deeper. All right, so now who wasn't military? The guy, the owner, or the guy who was on the porch? See, there's a lot of shit like I don't know, man. I don't know, because I'm all for I tell you what, that owner is a greater man than I, because I might have plugged him at least in the leg.
Yeah.
Just I don't know. I wouldn't have wanted to kill him, but I'd at least plugged him in the leg. Being that I got my handicapped son, I have my daughter that's here. She ain't the brightest crayon in the box. And I got my other son who's handicapped also. So, and my dogs. Now, if you'd have fucked with my dogs, if you'd have hurt my dogs, we'd have had issues. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
One little, you could have nudged my dog by the wrong way, which foot, and yeah, you lost that foot. I'm telling you. But
So I'm watching the video right now. This is the thing. So trench coat, possibly a bathrobe. Okay.
yeah.
Anime shirt, pants, flip flops. So
now, was this kid inside his house and see something through the window and ran out?
I'm watching it. And it's just showing that he's at the door knocking and trying to talk to this guy. He hasn't freaked out yet, but then he's like, "Yeah, man, you need to leave." I'm watching it. I've muted it. He's just standing there looking at this thing. It's fucking creepy.
And just the fact of what he was saying. He didn't say, "Where's my girl?" or "Where's whatever name." If he'd had a crush on this girl, he'd have known her name. All he's saying is
asking him to open the door.
yeah, and he says, "Where's the little girl?" In the beginning, he says that a few times too. And then he starts asking the dude, "Where's his daughter?" if there's no little girl. So
yeah,
he heard something, or at least he thinks he heard something.
So Harry Dresden is a fictitious character.
Yeah.
And he's telling him just to open the fucking door.
And I mean, when he got in the house, he wasn't taking anything. He was just looking inside doors.
He's literally just said, he's like, "Open this door or I will fucking end you."
End you.
And
yeah.
Which like,
I just think it'll be fucked up in the next few years or so. And the next time, like, somebody finds out that a kid escaped out of there, some Kevin Spacey type shit.
Yeah. Is she okay? That's what he said. Wow.
I don't know,
Yeah,
man.
just so a man in black coat was arrested after banging a family's door, asking for their daughter and threatening a man's life. Wait,
It's crazy. Like, do you got the whole video where they show him going into the house and everything?
no, it stops. It stops there,
Yeah, they show
bro.
him
It's
going
fucking
down,
crazy.
going. You know, he comes in the house. He comes like you show him coming around all, and he's not fucking nothing up. He's just looking indoors. He's just looking inside of rooms.
It's so
So I
weird.
mean, I don't know, man. I mean,
It's
it's hard to
odd.
call
Listen,
somebody crazy anymore. It's hard to call somebody crazy.
also listen, and this is the thing. It is hard to call people crazy now, okay? Because we're hearing. I immediately think of the guys like, I don't know how to say this, but I think there are Jews underneath my floor, and people are like, "What kind of shit are you saying?" He's like, listen, I'm just telling you, I don't have a basement. It should be dirt underneath me, and I can hear people speaking Yiddish. I don't know what's going on." And I think it was 18 months later, the fucking tunnel full of Jews. You're like, what are you talking? And you're, hey, that guy's like, you guys all immediately owe me an apology. Immediately. Right? Like at this point, who knows?
Nothing. You can't call anybody crazy, dude.
I mean, he's like,
That's
I'm here to check. I'm here to check on your daughter. And you're going, that's odd. Right? Number one. But then number two is like, where is this coming from? Like, what is happening right now? Dan says, I'm just going to watch this fucking computer. Hey, man.
I'm gonna have to stop over there probably tomorrow and set it up so it'll be straight for the week.
Amen.
So
Yeah.
here's another story that I saw that was kind of fucked up. 9-year-old little girl was fucking trapped or was kept held inside of a van for like 4 years, 5 years.
What?
Malnourished, like chained inside of a fucking van. That's what I'm talking about, dude. I just saw it. Like, dude.
So hold on, 9 years old. 9 years old.
So she's 5.
She'd be 5 when they take. What the fuck? That's actually a really important time to get like nutrition and stuff too, right? Like, so that's
yeah. She was apparently she was all kind of malnourished or whatever. I didn't even, like, I saw the headline a few times. I didn't read the story because I was too into the dude on the porch. But
here's a pizza crust day 12. What? I don't know what that means.
We don't talk pizza on the show. We ain't that type of show. We don't talk pizza.
Whoa, whoa! I will talk about eating. No,
9-year-old boy in France.
9-year-old boy in France. Oh, now I gotta Google this shit. Why do you guys do this to me?
Fucking French. Fucking French.
Old boy in France. Hey, listen. Left alone. Oh, they're saying he was left alone. Okay. A 9-year-old boy in France was left to live alone in an apartment for nearly 2 years from 2020 to 22 in case of extreme neglect that shocked the country. Mother, who lived with her partner about 5 kilometers away, was later sentenced to 18 months of prison for abandonment.
No, that's
It's
not
not
the
a,
one that I was
that's,
talking
that's
about.
that's not the one. My
No,
bad.
there was a kid that was fucking like left in a fucking van, dude.
Okay, hold on. Okay, this is a different one. A 9-year-old in France was found locked in a van since 2024, malnourished and unable to walk. A 9-year-old boy has been rescued after living locked in his father's utility van in eastern France since 2024. According to the local prosecutor, the child has been hospitalized and his father detained. Police were alerted by a neighbor to the sounds of a child coming from a van on Monday in the village of Hagenbach, near the borders with Switzerland and Germany, according to a statement on Saturday from prosecutor Nicola Heitz. After forcing the van open, officers found the child lying in the fetal position, naked, covered by a blanket on top of a mound of trash and near excrement. What the fuck?
Yeah, now that's
The,
2 9-year-old boys in France. What
the
the
boy was,
hell?
yeah, okay. Boy's father investigated has been
That's,
put on the child in the truck in November 24 to protect him because his partner wanted to send the then 7-year-old to a psychiatric hospital, the prosecutor said. So I said there was no medical record for the boy had any psychiatric problems before he disappeared, and that he had good grades in school. So what?
so basically, the dad was gay, and the gay lover didn't want the kid around. So the gay lover must have fucking threatened to do something to the boy. So the dad locked the kid in the van, and they just left.
There were other kids though. So the boy's 12-year-old sister and the 10-year-old daughter of his father's partner were placed in the care of social services. So there are other kids
Yes, they
that
got
don't
rid of
live in
all.
the van.
They didn't want the fucking kids.
No, no, no. But that's the thing is there were kids in the van, the one kid in the van,
Yeah.
and then there were two more kids that didn't live in the van.
Yeah, but
Why?
didn't it just say that the social services took the kids, or they took the kids
Yeah,
afterward?
afterwards.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, they wanted the daughters, which makes that even worse. And I find it
Yeah.
mighty odd that the time frame with that kid and the other kid is really, really
Hey,
similar.
the
Similar.
boy the boy said he had big difficulties with his father's partner and thought his father had no choice but to lock him up, according to the prosecutor. He said he hadn't showered since 2024.
Yeah, it's fucked up. Here's something else fucked up. You know, fucking, we're gonna stay on the fucking fuck. And hi, Missy, wasn't ignoring you. Um, yeah, Dan, it's real fucked up.
Both
So,
men should have to pay. Oh, it's not. Yeah, I know. Shoot the cigarette. Yeah. I don't know, man. That is wild shit.
So remember, well, here's another thing. For anybody who's listening to this and still on this Epstein bullshit. Just please shut the fuck up, because none of y'all care about people's names that's out there, or the shit that's really going on, or the shit that doesn't. I just found out something today that makes somebody who's been out of everybody. Nobody listens to this boy. Although his story is very wild and very hard to believe, he should be treated as a victim like everybody else until proven otherwise.
All right.
Remember the Sasha Riley talks we were having and all that? Who's the boy who was in the military, and the one of the other soldiers had some underage explicit pictures, and when they found the phone, the drill sergeant pulled him to the side because a lot of the videos that were on there was of him when he was a kid, and he spilled it. He spilled it, and he was on Jeffy's ranch. And nobody ever said anything. Everybody just credited this kid. They ignored the fuck out of this kid. And again, I'm a supporter, and every little bit of evidence that people think so far of for any of these people except Obama, Gates, and fucking Clinton, because that's been corroborated by 3 different fucking things. Nobody wants to talk about that shit. But the all the times that they talk about Trump, this and that, nothing has been real evidence on that shit. Nothing has been anything that would really stick. Nothing. I mean, everybody's trying to tie together loose strings on there. But Sasha Riley not only is alive, but has been trying to tell his story. And again, very wild, very hard to believe. But now, as I'm, just jumping in and out of rabbit holes this morning, I start looking into, I don't even know how I came across the Zorro Ranch. And everybody keeps talking about Zorro Ranch, which was another Nickelodeon location, let's just say. When they start talking about it, you have thoughts of, in the way they described it, as one little fucking, or like a house ranch type deal, they're bigger type deal. No. This big ass piece of the land that he was getting very cheap from the governor of New Mexico, whom visited quite frequently even after conviction and death. Supposedly. Remember, look at that bottom ticker down there that says entertainment purposes only. Allegedly. This is all, and we all love our lives. We all, we don't want anything to happen to anybody or us. Just saying. So this whole piece of property has a castle, 3-story castle type mansion built on it, with roads that go to underground houses in the mountains up there. The one reporter, I believe it was last week or the week before last, she went there the first time to report on it. She went back, I believe it's 2 weeks later, and now there's all kind of construction things, and they're trying to digging up whatever, because supposedly there's some bodies under there. Supposedly there's underground houses.
Underground houses. Okay, hold on. Let me do it. It's called Zorro Ranch, right? Zorro Ranch.
So it got bought by somebody who's running for Congress. I guess there's no ties to him in that ranch or whatever, but he bought that piece of land. And he claims to be he's digging everything up to build a Christian retreat. So now, not only is all that weird, because if there's underground houses in there, that means other people live there. They have access. There's separate accesses and shit. From the reports, the place has never been unoccupied, before and after. Never been.
Do you want to see some of these pictures of this place?
I've seen my screen. Okay. We'll share it, but yeah.
Yeah.
But fucking, it's a beyond a cult, Dan. It's
so this is the front. Okay, you can see the entrance right here. Okay. Then you go. This is from the road, I guess. Okay. This is from behind. So that's that entrance up here. Okay. This is behind. Like, so they're on a slope. So it's already excavated down 2 stories, right? Because it just looks like a 1-story thing down there.
It's 3 stories.
Who knows
what?
3
stories.
Yeah. So, and then, Jeffrey, dirty bitch.
And then if you see that grass, that it looks almost like a labyrinth up there.
Yeah.
It was up on the right. That's some kind of weird symbol type shit.
Yeah.
So
it could be a weird symbol, or it's just a landing pad for helicopters. It's like,
or I thought
I wanted to be. I
thought Mexican gang sign. I thought that was the first thing that came to my mind.
Maybe.
Mexican gang side.
Let me look at it again. Here.
Or maybe even the side of a Hellraiser box. Somebody got creative on their landscaping.
I mean, actually, you know what? No. Hey, I'm looking at it right now. So let me see if I can get deeper. No, I can't. It's like just a small little hedge area. So
Yeah,
it is weird
it's
and so it is not a landing pad. It is 100% a weird culty circle with hedges.
So the reason why I even, brought up all this shit about the ranch, because the kid, Sasha Riley, in his stories, never said anything about the island. He said he was never on the island, but he was on the farm. And he described the farm pretty in detail. And he described where his main story took place, which looks like that first picture where that little corral with the little top of the thing is, and then the woods that are there that he ran through and he got hunted by people. Also that other people have claimed to have been hunted through.
Here, I'm gonna reshare it.
All wild claims that really sound kind of scary. Yeah, let me pull that up.
Yeah, because like you look at it and you're like, oh yeah, that's actually perfect for hunting. There's coverage, not a lot of coverage, but there's some, so you can kind of run, but you got to be sneaky. That
So
weirdo hedge.
You see that area, like the far right, that kind of side rectangular type building, and then there's another one that looks a little like and then there's that little attached thing up there. When I read that story, that is exactly what I pictured in my head before I even saw any of this shit. Before I even saw any of this shit.
Yeah.
And I feel like there's a reason why all the and did you see? Like, and that's another thing that pisses me off about this whole situation. Melania came out, said there should be public trials. She said, bring it all the fuck out. She said, release it. She is saying everything that every fucking buddy who's been whining about this shit has been saying. And now that she said it, did you hear Melania's fake speech? Oh, if she wasn't if she wasn't a part of that, then why would she come out and say that? Nobody asked her. Nobody said nothing about that. You dirty motherfuckers. For a whole fucking God knows how long, y'all been saying that Melania was fucking Epstein and Melania met Trump through Epstein and Melania was on the planes and all this other horse shit. She's saying bring it out public, and now it's, oh no, we're not going to alienate the victims. What the fuck do you mean? How?
Oh.
You know what it is? It's once again, it ain't fucking Trump.
No.
And then the fucking, and to even go a little bit deeper on that whole situation, I don't understand why any of you motherfuckers out here on the right or the left is mad about these files anyways, because how many years y'all just been fucking looking past the Catholic Church?
True.
I'm fucking Catholic. I speak on it. They're known for diddling kids. I was an altar boy. I feel ugly. I was never touched. I'm just saying.
Hey, I'm pulling it down. Jesus Christ.
Hey, look, I do a whole set about that, dude. I'm like, I used to ask the priest if he wanted to have a glass of wine after second mass. Start sapping on some of the communion wine. Ask him to try to help me with my little dress thingy with the little belt, and try to throw it up. Bend over a pew like, do you need to? Yeah, nothing. I got nothing. The priest thought I was a weird kid. That's what the fuck.
Yeah, the only straight one. That's
yeah.
Just your luck. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. Well, I don't know, man. Yeah. There's too much. Look, there's too much of this where you're going, yeah, none of this makes any sense. And also, why aren't charges? Why no charges? There's no charges. Why no charges? What's going on? Who's in charge of charging people? They need to get on their shit because they're not charging enough people. Okay.
And just for you people who got a hard on for trying to get at Trump, the Sasha Riley story is Trump's in there. A lot of people. Names are there are names in there. A lot of Republicans in there, which makes it a little bit more believable too. Because I just, even though I can't stand the fucking Democrat and the liberals, that can't be all that was in there. I mean, Steve Bannon don't count that fat shit. And just Steve Bannon, y'all don't give a fuck about him being all over that bitch. That's another one. Nobody gives a fuck about the Republicans or Democrats. Shame on y'all motherfuckers. He just got away with whatever the fuck he did with the Supreme Court. That was...
I have a interesting perspective here. Is it funny that Democrats are willing to travel to a foreign country to do bad things, but Republicans are like, hey, let's keep it at home. Okay, we don't need to go to
America.
We need a domestic place. We're only driving by car. We're not flying anywhere. I feel like that is a little bit weird. Try to fuck a priest, but it's gay, and try a chocolate martini is gay. What the fuck? Dan, you evil bastard.
So here's something else that's kind of odd, jumping in and out of these rabbit holes. I don't know if it was made by AI, they just gave them a premise, or if these are people using AI to make these videos. There's a new trend called AI slopping.
All right.
And it's pretty much, it's making fun of Trump with funny videos and shit. Well, it started off by funny videos. There's a new Chinese one, I know when better than you, or something like that. I know when. It shows like a fat Trump, and he's jumping up and down, and he's holding a fucking golden spoon or whatever, and he's yelling, I know when better than you, or some shit like that.
All right.
So that one was silly. Funny,
Sure.
Then if you look at it, apparently it's just called Iran AI.
Yeah.
They're doing videos with Legos.
Yeah. And they're actually wild. I've seen them.
The last one, I seen one last night. I guess it's the newest one.
Okay.
And now, to watch it, it's silly. I find it very silly.
Sure.
There's a lot of Easter eggs in it. There's a lot of hidden meanings behind a lot of what did they say.
Yeah.
It's a lot of propaganda, anti-Jewish, anti-American propaganda. But my problem is to look at the comments on these videos and see the fucking wildness in these people's, and a lot of these are Americans, and then I'm seeing like people from the UK say, well, it's not just Iran who feels that way, it's the rest of the world, and this and that. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, apparently in the one video I saw, they showed Iran shooting a pink missile. Did you know about the pink missile?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think there was any significance to it. The pink missile had a significance. Apparently a little girl, parents were blown away by a fucking missile. And the little girl was on TV and asked Iran to send a pink missile into the middle of Tel Aviv. And they fucking did it! They fucking did it! They fucking did it!
I mean, hey man. Dan Smith, dildo. I mean, that's what I thought, but yeah, apparently I was wrong.
they brought up the Epstein files a lot, saying that Netanyahu was dog walking Trump. They had Trump in a fucking dog collar while Netanyahu's walking him. Talking about Trump couldn't satisfy the chick that was in bed who did not look like Melania, and so he started like putting out mean tweets and shit, and then showing them worshiping Baal. Now, mind you, this is all in Legos. Showing adrenochrome machines, showing Trump fucking chasing little kids, saying that they're fighting for the world, they're fighting for America.
Yeah. I listen, man. This may be a "Are we the baddies" moment. Like this is like I don't know. I don't know what's happening. Dan Smith, that's kinky. Thanks, Dan. Great comment. But this is the thing. Like, so look. This is the problem is that what you've created with the wokeness and all the acceptance and everything is essentially is everything that happened with I guess I don't want to say feminism, but people becoming more
progressive. The progressive movement.
Yeah, let's say progressive. The progressive
beyond
movement.
Its means.
Yeah,
it has progressed
that's a good way.
beyond its means.
Yeah, but it becomes cannibalistic, right? And it turns on everything because you can never be
literally.
You can never be too progressive, right? But that's the thing is you birth that into the universe, and then it in turn just morphed into what's happening now. You've turned into the bad guy, right? It's trust me, this is weird as shit, but it is like.
And the bad thing is everything the funny little painter, everything that little motherfucker has said about the fucking the Star Smurfs is fucking coming true. It's real. It's there. We were fucking warned. And now it's been ingrained in our society. It's been ingrained in our society that we have to be their friends because they were persecuted for so long.
Yes. What about Greeks? We make good food. We feed you. We were persecuted too, and look, we took care of it ourselves. No help.
I'm not saying this because Dino's my boy. But I just grew up around a lot of Greeks, black folks and Greeks. That's that was in Camel. And Greek food is 1,000 times better than fucking Israeli or sand people food. Lebanese food. And it's not bad. I'm just saying I will definitely drive the extra mile to go have me some real fila. Domates. And Dino taught me they were called domates. That was the bad thing because, it was fila where I come from.
Well, this is a problem.
Yeah.
That's right. Don't worry.
I felt like I was calling a patalillo a meat pie.
Yeah. And now you are fancy, just like the Greek people. It's perfect.
So
just like an orange.
Here's another thing about the whole Iran situation. That above all else, I kind of banked on the greed. And we talked about this, and I couldn't believe that I was actually right. This is not an I told you so moment. This is most of the time when I'm right about stuff, it's not good. It's not good.
Nope.
It's not good at all. That's why, my phrase has been on my Facebook forever. I didn't want to be right. I don't want to be right. I love being fucking wrong. Believe it the fuck or not.
Yeah.
So apparently all the boats that were going to the Strait of Hormuz are now going to the Gulf of America to refuel.
Oh, interesting.
They shut the door, and now like was predicted. When I knew it was gonna happen. When Trump started saying we'll sell the insurance, there was no more. I mean, we don't get fucking oil from there anyways. And the fact that this, I mean, it was kind of the only way I could explain it is back in the day, like if a dope dealer wanted your corner, they had to take your corner.
Yeah.
And this is what that was. We took their corner. We shut their corner down. Now I mean, I think there was three or four ships that got in and out that I think the U.S. stopped. That bought the toll or whatever to go through the strait.
So I heard news today that was saying that Iran rushed to drop mines, but the mines weren't anchored, and also they're not tracked. So now nobody knows where the fucking mines are. So
Well,
even if Iran wanted to do something, they're fucked.
That was the excuse that they gave in the fucking negotiations.
Okay.
But we also saw right after that these other fucking boats made it through. So I think that was their bluff. And they pulled another one because you'll see. I've only seen it a couple times, but it's still fresh, so I'm sure it's gonna hit all the MSNBCs and CNNs. That Iran attacked one of the U.S. Ships and said that, or was gonna attack them and made them turn around or whatever. Because we have like I think 2 or 3 warships down there now, blocking the strait. And wow, whatever navy they said they got, it kind of sounded like they were on an Evinrude. But whatever naval guy was on there, he did warn the ship. He did warn the ship if they, stayed wherever they was going to fire on them. He warned them 3-4 times. He also warned other boats to stay at least 10 miles away because he was going to fire on them. But they had nothing to fire with. It was just a bluff. The warships just stayed right there. The blockades up. Because I've seen it a couple times, and then I watched the whole fucking thing, and I'm like, oh, they were bullshitting. There's no more Navy. That's why it sounded like there was an Evinrude. They was on a pontoon boat. I bet you they was on one of them ones that Chuck Norris went into Nam with.
Got a pull started and everything.
Depending on how it goes, they're already routed. There's shipping routes you can just Google, and you see all the fucking like the boats just go right back around instead of going through.
Yeah.
So, I mean, in a lot of them places, honestly, it is closer to go to the Gulf of America.
All I know is
I called
doing
it, man.
that. Though, but the thing, but let's think about it. Is number one, okay? If Trump starts ensuring maritime travel, okay, then you're also going to have an increase in resources that are very close to us, like they will be in the Gulf of America. Also, there's going to be a business uptick on what's happening in Panama Canal. Panama Canal is going to see a lot more business because people are going to be using this to get through. But also, and this is where it's going to get really interesting, is that means that the cartel is literally fishing with dynamite at this point. Because if you can steal a tanker, that's a lot of scratch, bro.
And I'm glad you brought that up because we're supposed to be sweeping through and taking out the cartels, remember? And nobody knew why we just automatically started fucking with the cartels and even lower the Venezuela end. So, I mean, but the one plus that I see if we start getting an uptick of traffic through the Gulf of America, there is still an issue down there where Obama's fuck up with that whole. Well, it was we can't say it's Obama. It was his administration. That pipeline down there that never got fixed. It's just steady spewing oil into the Gulf. Remember at one point they just want to stuff golf balls in there or some shit like that, something stupid.
Yeah.
That'll bring in the money where they'll be forced to fix that. They'll be forced to figure it out. I mean, whether it's just
yeah.
What was you gonna say?
This is all getting really weird. So the price of very large crude tanker is about 140 to 190 million plus. So, and that's banking on a price of 70 to 95, which per barrel, which is not, it's a lot more, right? Well, for today, like right now, let's see, right now we're at $104 per barrel ish. A little less sometimes. But $100 a barrel is perfect time for Canada to be producing oil. That's good money. Like that's you're caught. Even if you have to do weird shit for your oil, you're good. It's everything is covered. You know, when oil's at like $60 a barrel, that's a problem because now you gotta can't spend extra money, right? It's because there's processes to everything, right? And everything costs money. That's why $100 a barrel is good time for everybody. That's good. That's top tier economy stuff. So
Ray said something. Her comment is tariffs on the ships. I would think that the ships having to buy insurance from the same place that's double dipping. That the tariffs and that would
the tariffs on the product they carry, right? The tariff is on the product they carry, not on the tanker themselves.
I would think that would be an incentive for these countries to start coming back to America if the tariffs got lifted. If you're using ships that are using our insurance.
Yeah.
If you're using our waterways and you're using our shit and you're using, our insurance, then fuck that's quadruple dipping. You take that tariff away and use that as an incentive or drop it back down to where it was. And dude, you'll see you even see the fucking Chinese. Yeah. I bet your little Kim would be like, "Hey, can we come to Cancun?"
Not a good accent.
I like Chow Bride too.
Not a good accent. Not a good accent at all. So everyone knows. Yeah, man.
Now,
listen,
my Asian always comes out sounding Mexican.
Yes. And you're Mexican.
Órale, vato. Sound like a donut.
You sound like a character off Men in Black. You sound.
Chapira te fucker.
You're making it work.
Fucker. I thought it sounded more like Misa Jar Jar Binks. Órale, vato.
No, let's be honest. A Mexican Jar Jar Binks is
Jar Jar was Mexican. Let's be honest. Jar Jar was Mexican like a motherfucker. And the bad thing was he was dressed in the fucking old like the old guayabera that was opened up in the center. He looked like a bandito. And then he jumped in the fucking water. There was like maybe 4 foot and they had to get his back wet. They had to. They had
that's fantastic. I mean, yeah, okay. All right. Jar Jar Binks. He was a wetback.
And even Chewy. Chewy's a Mexican name.
Chewy's not Mexican.
That's Chewy.
Chewy's not Mexican. Hey, Chewy's not Mexican. Han Solo. Hey, Chewy's actually the one in charge, okay? Chewy is the captain. Han Solo is Mexican, okay?
Han Cholo. That's Han Cholo.
100%.
Han Cholo, there's Chewy, there's Obi-Wan.
100%. And Chewie's like, God, my life has come to this. I can't. This is horrible. Yeah. Makes sense. And you always need a legitimate pilot. That's just factual.
I moved from Kashyyyk to Endor for this.
Horrible. Oh God.
Fuck. So
Yeah.
what else is out there? People think the fucking the whole Artemis thing is fake. They've been pointing out a whole lot of shit that's been kind of crazy. Everything from inflatable fucking space shuttles to the space shuttle just being a missile that landed in the water right after because of the arc. They showed kind of like this little fucking these cable cars coming away from it with supposedly the astronauts in them, like, you know, kind of sneaking away at last minute.
Where are you watching They Live tonight?
It should be on Tubi. Is it?
It's not on my Tubi. No.
Motherfucker, let me see.
But the Pizzagate Massacre is.
Dude, that was it was not what I thought it was gonna be. It was very, like, it made you think. It made you think. And it had a real fucked up twist ending.
Interesting. Where to watch? Amazon Prime. Google. Hold on. Let me see this. Let me try and find it.
I could have swore I watched it on this motherfucker. Let's see.
These cocksuckers. I have to pay to rent it on thing. That's awesome.
It's gone. I got the Pizzagate Massacre. The Conspiracy was a good movie too. We might have to hit that one time. Oh, they finally put Anunnaki up too. I wonder if that's the same one from back in the day. Fucking hell, fuck them. Let's see. Damn. Let's try maybe. What was the W? What? Fossum. Let's try Fossum.
Oh, that's a good idea.
I lost the other two when I had to switch everything over. I forgot what the fuck they were.
I can tell you off camera.
Yeah.
Don't worry, my friend. We will figure it out. It is wonderful. Or why is it not letting me? All right, let's finish this up, and we'll figure that out off screen.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Everything things are getting weird.
Yeah. Well, things are beyond getting weird. Things are weird. Be careful who you're calling crazy. Make sure to be aware of your surroundings, and, you know, don't let anybody invade you or yours, you know, space. But don't be quick to call somebody crazy, because something might be fucked up out there. Yeah. Just keep your eye out. We don't know what's real, what's not real anymore. Just be good to each other. Tonight we got Movie Monday. We hitting They Live.
Yeah.
This went. I don't know if Wednesday I got something. I know Thursday is the Thirsty Frog. For the Austintown ROTC. Me, Dan, and a bunch of other comedians are going to be on there. If you're in the area, come and check us out. All donations go to the ROTC in Austintown. It's, I believe, $20 at the door, $15 in advance. It's at the Thirsty Frog in Austintown. And so, yeah, I don't think I'll be here Thursday. Wednesday's still up in the air. So we'll let you know about what the fuck Wednesday. And gotta be good to each other. See you tonight.
Later.